The next quick tip I have for you is on how to use the V-Ray distance texture to only emit smoke if an object is close to another object. So first, let's just make a standard box, and then let's make a sphere. And I'm going to animate the sphere to just go from left to right across these 100 frames. And now let's just say that I wanted to emit smoke on this ground plane only where the sphere is going, maybe as if it's a spaceship or a helicopter or something like that. So first we need to go under materials and just click on standard and pick a V-Ray material. And then you can click on the diffuse map slot and just go under maps and add a V-Ray distance texture. And I'm gonna apply this material to the box and say show shaded material in viewport, but nothing will really show up. And that's because the V-Ray distance texture will only really show if you render something. So let me just add a light, V-Ray light. And what we're gonna do is actually turn on the V-Ray IPR. So I'm gonna go under standard V-Ray IPR. And so now we're basically seeing a rendered view. And I'm gonna go back into the distance texture, and for the V-Ray distance objects, I'm gonna add the sphere. And now what you're seeing is wherever the sphere is close to the plane or to the box, we're getting this black area under it. So we actually wanna reverse it so that everything is black and only where the sphere is, it's white. So I'm gonna say far color, pure black, and near color, I'm gonna say pure white. So now you get this circle around, and you can play with the distance to control the diameter of that circle. So maybe something like this. And now I'm gonna turn off V-Ray IPR because I already have what I need. So stop. And we can just create a standard source. And I'm gonna add the box as the source. And then I'm gonna copy this V-Ray distance texture, say copy, and paste it as the mask for the outgoing velocity and say paste as instance. And then we just need to create a standard grid like this. And we can run the simulation. And as you can see, we are only emitting fire and smoke wherever the sphere is close to the box. So you can go back into the source settings and we just turn off completely, and let's just do smoke. And I'm gonna stop and run the sim again. And then let's go back under the dynamic settings preview, enable GPU preview, and here you go. We are only emitting smoke where the sphere is close to the box. And it actually works in real time. So you can move this further and you will get less smoke, or you can go back into the V-Ray distance texture and set this to maybe 10 to make the diameter bigger, run the sim, and it'll update in real time. So super cool way to do something like if you have a bunch of horses running and they're touching the ground, whenever they touch the ground, you get a bunch of dust from under their feet. You can use it for cars, you can use it for helicopters, spaceship landings, anything like that. Super cool way to get smoke in only specific areas.